We all know that actor Simon Pegg is returning to the USS Enterprise to reprise his role as Scotty in the upcoming third installment of the rebooted Star Trek franchise. But now it's being reported that Pegg will also be co-writing the script. Pegg has previously been a writer on films like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, The World's End, Run, Fatboy, and Paul. Dennis, is it reassuring or worrying that Pegg is now on as a writer for the film?
I mean, for me, it's hard to say, but I know for diehard Star Trek fans, it's probably worrying for them, because first they had Roberto Orci was going to do it. Roberto Orci had come out and said, look, I'm going to, I'm a fan of the Star Trek franchise. I'm going to bring it back more to like the classic style. And then he gets replaced with Justin Lin, who we know he makes more, at least lately, entertaining action popcorn flicks like The Fast and the Furious. And now you have Simon Pegg, who's known for his on-camera work and his comedy writing, onto something that, they feel should be more serious, have some social commentary to it. But so as the diehard fans probably are not happy with this. Me, I have mixed feelings. I like the original, Star Trek TV series, and I like the latest two movies. But I don't know. The thing I'm worried about is Simon Pegg coming in there and writing like how Scotty comes and saves the day, at the very end, and he's the big hero of it. That's my concern.
Christian?
I actually don't have that concerns with him for how much of a science fiction. He's a fanboy, this dude. He really, I think that I understand the concerns because his niche is comedy, and he's done well in comedy. So everyone's like, oh, it's just going to be a full-fledged comedy. The same thing would happen with Peyton Reed. When Peyton Reed with Ant-Man, everyone thinks because of his background, and it's not going to be the case. It won't be the case with him. He knows his franchise. He was involved with the first two scripts, the character development. I think it should be reassuring because you have a guy who really is concerned, and he's also a big Star Wars guy. And I know that Star Wars. Let's not say that. But don't forget what J.J. Abrams did for the first Star Trek movie. I think a lot of people can agree that the first Star Trek movie was great. And I think that he's on the same mindset. He knows the through line of where it's going. I think fans should be reassured.
See, I don't really care that he's a fan of sci-fi because, there was no greater fan of the Dungeons & Dragons source material than the guy who directed the Dungeons & Dragons movie, and, look how that turned out. I don't really think that matters. At first I get a little bit concerned because, the actor's going to write it, but a lot of people forget Simon Pegg is an established, talented screenwriter. And outside, and it's not just stuff he's done with Edgar Wright. Okay, granted, I didn't like Paul very much. I didn't think Paul was all that good. But I thought Run, Fatboy, Run is actually an underappreciated, very clever movie, the way it's written. I like the way that he writes, and I totally agree with you. I like the direction the first two, the new rebooted Star Trek. Yes, they are their own identity. They're not completely wrapped up with the old Star Trek, which I am also a big fan of. It's its own thing, and I love what it is its own thing. And I actually think that Simon Pegg is going to be a nice addition to the writing team on this. So to me, it actually increases my enthusiasm for it even more.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.